credits balance up majorly. As we talked about, we had that massive buy of the 1.6 million in the last 7 days on the 8th. This is absolutely fantastic. Yeah, really sweet. So
Bankroll Network, play to win.
Crypto Slow with more crypto gains. What's going on, guys? Welcome to Bankroll Weekly Update, week 45. So let's get right into it. Looking at the Bitcoin charts, we got the 6-month with that 13 creeping up to that 34. And as we've talked before, there's a lot of strength in the 1334 crossover on the 6-month. The 3-month has already confirmed, but we were waiting for that 6-month confirmation, and we really could see Bitcoin blast off. But as we know, as all the memes say, we're going to have to take out this 10K. We literally just need to blast through the 10K in order for it to keep going. But you know, we'll see what happens. The 3-month, like I said, we popped up a little shakeout on the weekend, and that's another reminder to you guys. Be careful trading on the weekends. The weekends are not indicative of the true patterns of any crypto typically. Usually there's lower volume, it's easier to manipulate, so just watch yourself on the weekend stuff. Moving over to the 1-month, you know, not too bad. We did have the 13 drop down, and it's probably going to look worse as we go into the weekly and the daily. Daily kind of trading sideways, and not really much to say about that, but we are still waiting for that big BTC blast off, so hold on to those Satoshis. Moving on to the Tron price, 0.01927, not looking too bad. We did have the 1334 crossover, still headed in a positive direction. The 3-month as well, not looking bad for Satoshi wise. Kind of trading sideways, consolidation pattern on the 1-month. Not much to say about the weekly and the 1 day. Moving on to Banker, the store of value on the Bankroll Network. Not too bad. We peaked up almost to 20 this weekend with 15. So it's kind of looking like we kind of have a little floor at 15, little resistance. And 15 is the new 10, as we say, as we move our way up to 20. With that being said, important banker updates, and that is we are officially on stage 3 mining. So if you're mining on Luck now, it is now 450 TRX equivalent. We hit the 3 million mark, so the mining difficulty has increased, actually twofold almost. Well, actually like 2.5. So we're going to see what this does to the price in the upcoming weeks, because once again this increases the scarcity, and this only reinforces the staking on the masternode of how important it is, because Banker will get, it's going to basically get more and more difficult to obtain as the mining difficulty increases. So keep that in mind. Not a lot between stage 3 and stage 4, and let me tell you, once we hit stage 4, that's a pretty massive increase into the mining difficulty. So if you're stacking your Banker, you know, get after it, get yourself a stacks staking while it is still somewhat affordable. Moving on to the Bankroll stats, Tron price of 0.0193, we already talked about that. Players in the network, not too bad, 8573 to 8691. Total TRX 56 million, so we had a very nice bump on total network contract value. And total transactions up again. Once again, this just reinforces the constant steady growth of Bankroll. you know, we had that whole thing with a stupid boom token, which kind of took the attention away from some people. People got in at 3 on the FOMO, and a lot of people got wrecked, and now the price has crashed down to 0.6. I myself got in at 3, pulled in about 20, and then sold for 15. So it was not a good thing. I should not have moved my credits over. I thought I could move out of some of my credits out, make some profits, and then move back in, and it was a mistake. And this just goes back, everybody gets hit with a little FOMO now and then, and just be careful, because once again, bankroll is about steady gains. And over time, you're going to have massive returns, with some degree of probability, depending on which products you're getting into. Telegram, nice little boost, 400 people, so up to 8342, not looking bad. Total network players, keeping on this linear growth of about 80 to 100 a week. Credits balance up majorly. As we talked about, we had that massive buy of the 1.6 million in the last 7 days on the 8th. This is absolutely fantastic. Yeah, really sweet. So can't complain with that at all. The credit drip pool down just a little bit, which is fine. I think with the banker difficulty increasing, we're going to see some more people powering up, and that will result in a higher drip pool. Transactions are up as well. Players, moving on to banker. Banker is not doing so bad. 26.59, up over 100. Total mined, as I said, the 3 million was that critical point of mining difficulty increasing. Total frozen still increasing. 17.9 million left to mine. Transactions up, and once again, I can't stress, it's all about transactions and network activity. That's what gives the network value as we move along. Moon, 634 players, added some more players. The moon price is down a little bit. Supply is at 1.8, balance 3.4, total dumps 722. So we did have a decent amount of dumps this week, which obviously is indicative to the credits, dividends, transactions 41,000. Moving over to DAP stats. DAP stats, I really like this because it seems to be one of the more honest stats that tries to weed out bots. As you see, token error is up at the top, but that's because it's a sponsored listing. Bankroll is still the #1 Tron contract with the most TRX in it. Period. #1 itchy bond. What else do you need to know? And we're just getting started. So yeah, not bad at all. And if you haven't done it already, go over to dapstats.com, DAP Bankroll, and give us a big thumbs up. This is cool. So they kind of have a dislike ranking on their system, and you can go over there and show some love to Bankroll. I already covered the Bankroll mining difficulty on Banker and how we jumped up to the 450 TRX. And what does that mean specifically? That means that when you're rolling on luck, it's going to take more TRX volume through to win the same amount of bonus banker. So just keep that in mind. And I'll be honest with you, I don't think this mining round is going to last very long, because we had, it's going to be here before you know it, and then it skyrockets to 800 TRX. Now, what will that do to the price? Well, we'll have to wait and see. I'm betting that it's going to go up, and we'll just have to wait. So other than that, that covers this week's Bankroll update. Hope you enjoyed it. Be sure to subscribe, turn on post notifications for all the latest, greatest Bankroll news and network. This is Crypto Slow. As always, if you're not talking gains, then we're not talking.